Hello guys and welcome to episode 3 of my Kerbal Space Program Career mode. I'm Cozza, and in this episode, first of all, I think we're going to witness a sunrise in Kerbal Space Program. Hurry up, maybe speed it up a bit more. And there you go. Let's do it. Let's speed it up a bit. There you go. It's a new day. And on this new day, the Kerbal Space Center is going to task me with... I've had a look at what I want to do next, and I've got an Explore the Moon mission here. But I want to upgrade my sort of facilities a bit more before I do that. And the best way to make money in Kerbal Space Program, I find, is to do some space tourism. So this is where the title of the video comes in. Won't be going to the moon this episode, or the mun this episode. Might be going next episode, depending on how much money we make here. So we have this mission here to ferry 4 tourists safely to their destination and back. And if you look, it's a suborbital space flight and a orbit around Kerman. There's 2 missions here, so I'm going to pick up both of them. So we'll accept that, and we'll accept this one as well. Nothing else I really want at the moment. So let's go. And how do we sort of go about this space tourism business? Because if we're using this, we only have one person that can go, and that's our pilot, and we can't exactly use this because it's no good. In fact, hold on, before I do anything like that, let's spend our science that we had from, and hopefully I will get enough science or parts to do this. So there's one thing I was looking at, and I want this, the Mark 1 crew cabin, essential for making a bit of money. So you want that. And also on that you get the launchability controllers. You also get the strut connector, which helps us with stability. Important things that we need. Winglets, we can get these. So we're using the science pretty rapidly here. And I also want to get the Probodion OK2. That's sort of like a probe. And also what I really want here is the battery for the stability control. So yeah, let's get that electronics. Get another check upgrade in electronics. So I've got to build a spaceship now to deal with this. So first of all, we want a command pod. Next is a battery, and then I also want do I want a parachute here, or do I want the control services? Let's have a look. Yeah, we've got this. So we want this sort of here, and then I'm going to put on top of that still learning where everything is again. A heat shield. I'll put that like that, and then I'm going to use a decoupler. That is big enough, I think. But I want to spin it round, so, and then put the aerodynamic cone on. It's like, what is this? But I just want the cone on it just to make it look cool, and also to help us with stability when we're going up through the atmosphere, because this is so flat. I want it to be sort of the air to zoom like sort of around it and sort of help us punch through. So that's the thinking behind there. Then we need our there it is. We finally. So we need 2 of these because we need to take 4 Kerbals into orbit. Yeah. Maybe shouldn't have taken this one because I'm going to get confused which Kerbals we need to take, but I can do it by the names, that's fine. And I'm going to add 2 parachutes, maybe like that. No, but let's double them up. 2 parachutes on the side. Hopefully this battery is enough to keep this charged up when we're coming in for re-entry. Let's redo that, and then I want a separator because this is all that's coming back, but to keep it sort of when we're up in space, I want our Terrier engine and fuel tank to sort of help steer us around. Then another separator. Let's stage this up so it's so this can really come off when this happens, so hopefully. Is that separator on the bottom? Yeah, it is. I really hope this works. So yeah, that's what we're taking up. So move it up. Then I think I'm gonna have three 400 fuel tanks. That should be enough. 3, dude. I'll have 3 of these with a swivel engine to give us some stability, like give some turning. And then I'm gonna have 4 of these. To help us, and these are actually the wings that will help us steer through the atmosphere, so I want some of them for definite. Then we need 2 big thumper boosters. Move these up a bit. Is that straight? No. I want it all symmetrical so it sort of is stable. There they are. That'll be okay. Zoom out a bit. And I want the aerodynamic nose cones on that. Let's bring it down. 'Cause that's as tall as it's going to get. Bring it down a bit more. Yep. And I'm thinking as well put in, just to give us that initial boost off the launch pad, I might just put 2 of these on. Yeah, I am going to do that. So I'm going to put 2 of these down here as well. And that would give us extra. No, I don't want the flea, I want the hammer. And I don't really want these at 100%, so I'm just going to do about 74. These can be at 100, that's no problem. Right, well, that's what we have. I'm going to name it Kerbal Tours 1. Or no, we're going to put Mark 1. There you go. Let's also, I forgot something. There, put that there, so we have a sort of, so it holds together. And then I want to add these struts for some stability, so they don't sort of, so they are connected in a way that it don't wobble as much. Put these here, and then I'm going to put 2 from the top of the nose cone up to about there. Give it a bit more strength. I think that is good enough to get us into orbit, you know. Just that, what I've done here. Let's sort our staging. So we want our engine to run with all the rest of them. Don't want these to go at the same time. So these will definitely run out after. They will run out before. Then we have these go. And when we get up there, these can go together. And we have these going together. These, yeah, these go together. Yep. And then that starts, and then that's our final stage, and then that's our parachutes. Let's save that because we're going to be using it again for our next, for this one. This one is only a suborbital space flight, but I wanted to show you the build idea around this rocket. So let's launch. Hopefully it bloody works. It's very rare that I think it'll work first time. I think we have enough delta V in this top section because these Terrier engines are really good for like economically sort of. They're very economical on fuel. So let's put on our SAS, and as you can see now we have 2 extra buttons here because Jebediah Kerman's got a pilot 1 star, so we can sort of control the rocket a bit better because he's getting a lot of experience, old Jebediah. So before I do this, I want to put my tourists in, don't I? Because I don't want to revert flight back to vehicle assembly. I want to put my tourists in, don't I? Because I don't want to come up there. It'd be a waste of money otherwise. So let's do our crew. What is the names that we need? We need Barred. So him. Ilbin. Ilfrey. And me, Carmen. So that's our crew. That's our sort of people that we're taking up with us. Let's launch now, and you should see them in the bottom corner. So here we go. This will be the first launch of Kerbal Tours Mark 1, ready to take our first tourists into space and into orbit, not just space. Let's go. And we're off. Nicely solid structure here with the new struts that we have. And we're not doing that bad on our acceleration. Let's just give it a bit more. Will soon be of these solid rocket fuel boosters, so they can go. Nice, they flied off quite well there. I'll start turning over. Oh, it's very, very easy to control now. I'm going to start making a 10k, so we're at 10k, so I'm going to start making our gravity turn. Sort of aim like that, that'd be fine. Until our solid rocket fuel boosters have blasted us even more out the atmosphere. We'll get rid of them. That was a close one. I'll throttle up to full power. Oh, it's wobbly now. And what's our sort of trajectory look like? We're gonna make it. Oh, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it easy. So now I think now we've just sort of reached space, I'm gonna start turning sidewards to give us some sort of sidewards velocity. Are you liking it? Oh, they look alright. Still have a lot of fuel left in this engine. 3. Not bad. I'm going to burn the rest of this bottom section out. Shouldn't reach our orbit velocity with this stage. No, we won't. There you go. That's that stage finished. So let's pop the nose cone as well. The nose cone will pop, won't we do that yet? Okay. Just going to orientate it like that so we don't crash into it. And there you go. That went off a bit fast. That's fine. Right, so we're up. When we get to our apoapsis here, I'm going to circularize the orbit. So we'll give our Kerbal some time to relax. How you doing, tourists? Let's turn our lights on, actually. Let's, yeah. There you go, so they can see. And let's have a look at them inside. How are they orientated? Oh, no, we don't want them upside down. There you go. There you go. How are you looking? You don't look very happy. You're in space. Maybe we could give them a view of the Earth like that. There you go. So out that window they can see Kerbal. There's Jebediah up there at the front. Yeah. Enough of that. We must be reaching our apoapsis soon. Yeah, so I'm going to start burning now. Just to... Oh, let's put it down and then we need to stage it so we can turn our engine on. And give it about halfway. Gonna give it full power. Could really face upwards. Once we face upwards, to bring our apoapsis in front of us. There you go, start moving it in front of us. Yep. And we're nearly there. Oh, we've got enough fuel. Oh, we've got plenty of fuel. Plenty of fuel. Let's bring it a bit more again. Get ready to shut down the engines once they switch. There you go. 90, 95. Not bad. That's quite circular. It's only 5k, give or take, each side. So there you go. We should have our... Yep, it's complete. Perfect. So all we need to do now is come back. And I want to land so our tourists don't have to sort of go to the other side of the world. I'm going to sort of orbit once and then come down. Hopefully, there's the KSC. So we'll come down about here in this little ocean, just past it. That's my aim, because I want to get sort of practice at coming in from orbit and landing where I want. So we'll speed up the time. Can only do 1,000 times, but that's quick enough. We need to go round to the dark side of the moon, not the false of Kerbal. Sorry. And let's have a look, because I don't want to miss our opportunity or miss the time that we need. I think we'll start burning at periaps, you know. Now let's pause. No, not pause. Let's play it from there. I'm going to face retrograde. Use our new buttons that we have because he's leveled up. And I'm just going to do a retrograde burn. The steeper you come in, the more accurate you'll be, I reckon. But I don't want to come in too steep because this is quite heavy. I am going to start, do it from about there. It's enough power to sort of slowly, gradually see where we're going. And as long as it's in this ocean, really I'm not too bothered. But I don't want to land on land, I want to land in the ocean. I'm getting ready to cut the engine. And I would say about there will do. Maybe a bit more, you know. As long as it's on this side of the ocean. I'm hoping I could do a bit more, couldn't I? You know what? That is, I think we'll get pretty close there. I really do. Let's have a look. Right, we're coming in this way, good. So we don't need our bottom section now, so that can go off. And now it's just to see whether I've got it right or not. I wonder how they'll feel when they start re-entering. Oh, before we do, let's place prograde. Hopefully, with this little reaction wheel and the electric charge, we have enough to keep us on a straight and narrow, and this don't run out of battery. Shouldn't do. Right, so we're re-entering now. So we need to get over. This is, where are we? So we're just coming over this landmass here, and the space center is on the other side. So hopefully, I'm hoping that I don't lose too much altitude when I slow down, and we can land in that ocean right near. If we do, that'd be class. I mean, I don't think it will. I think we might have made a mistake and might land on the land and blow up and crash. Hopefully not. Hopefully I've done it right, but you never know. It's all trial and error. Right, we can sort of straighten it up now. Let's see if we're not upside down. Nope, we're not upside down. Good. Can we see the KFC from here? Re-entry time. There it is there, on that little bit of land poking out. Will we pass it? I just want to land just here. I think we'll pass it. Yeah, we will. Now, I don't want to go too far away from the KFC, so we should start slowing down about now. What if they can see their cars parked up? Slow down, slow down. There you go. Nice. Oh, little wobble. But there we go. Not too far away. Still quite a long way away, but not too far. Put our parachutes out. Deploy chutes. And that is pretty spot on. That's where I wanted to be, you know. They ain't got far to come to rescue us when we're in the ocean. Deploy. Hey, there you go. Let's jettison the heat shield because that's quite heavy. Plonk. Where is it gone? There you go. Plonked. Down. Speed up the descent because otherwise we'll be here for ages. But it's interesting to see how much money we get from this. I'm expecting quite a big payout. Turn that off. And I know it mostly won't affect it, but I want to sort of land sideways, so I'm going to swing it. Come on. There you go. Yeah. Landed not far away from the KSP there. They're all good? They're all safe, are they? Yep, sweet. Let's recover the vessel and see how much money we get from that one mission. Oh, we got a bit of science from that as well, so that's handy. And we've gone up to 300,000 funds from recovering. Or is that... No, that's just from the mission as well, isn't it? Yeah. Total of... and that's our tourist thing, so... But we've gone up to 300 grand, which is quite a decent payout for the amount of time it took us. I would like to see if we have another... Let's leave and see if we can get another one like that. So that mission only took us 15 minutes, really. No, there's no more tourist ones. But I'm gonna grab this because this is a big payout, this one, and explore the moon. I don't think we'll be landing on the moon, but next episode I think that we will be going to the moon, you know. We have quite a bit of money, and it's gave us some money as well for accepting that moon mission, so we're up to 400k. I'm gonna do this mission off screen because we've already done a suborbital flight and it's pretty easy, so I'm just going to do this one off screen because all they want is to go suborbital, which is easy enough, to be fair. So yeah, I think that'll be the end. Next episode I think we'll start building our rocket to go to the moon. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you do like the video, please leave a thumbs up. And also, if it really helped me out, if you would consider subscribing if you're new here. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Cozza, and I'll see ya next time. Cheers, bye.
That's good.